FUT Birthday is less than 24 hours away, and in this video I'm going to be giving my predictions to what will happen and some specific cards I would like to see get in FUT Birthday this year. So just before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. I'm going to make lots more videos just like this one whenever a new promo is on its way. I'm going to be talking about when exactly it is going to be released and also how we can actually prepare for it, how it's going to affect the market, investments, so we can also make coins when it is going to be released. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed so you do not miss any of those future videos. So getting straight into this one now, as of when I'm currently recording this video, the loading screen hasn't been released just yet, but I do actually expect it to come out in the middle of the night for people in the UK, which EA Sports do actually seem to like doing because it does catch people off guard, and also maybe it's because they don't really want to have an impact on the market. They don't want the market to actually go down and panic a lot, so they do actually do it so that when people in the UK and majority around the world of Europe as well, when they wake up, they're actually going to see this and they will just be excited, but they're not necessarily going to be panic selling as much. So the FUT Birthday kit banner and tifo has actually been added to the code, so it is definitely going to be coming like planned. It's not going to be like FUT Birthday is no longer happening, something like that. It's definitely still coming. It's just EA Sports are going to release the loading screen in a few hours after I'm making this video. So we have been talking about what are EA Sports actually going to do for FUT Birthday. Do they actually have something completely planned? Because in my opinion, it's actually very hard to believe that EA Sports would just make this Shapeshifters promo with these position changes, knowing that in a few months, less than that, even in a few weeks time, they're actually going to be doing the exact same promo for their anniversary of FIFA Ultimate Team, which they really value a lot, and that is clear to see from past years. I definitely think FUT Birthday, they have something completely original, and they just thought, why not? They might as well make a position change promo, and that is why they did make the Shapeshifters promo. So what can they actually do? My ideas are actually here. I did see someone actually said perhaps because it is the 11th FIFA Ultimate Team birthday, they could make a full squad of the best 11 players from all of the past FIFAs, which would just be absolutely amazing in my opinion. Very interesting concept. It might actually make some of these quite expensive, but it would be really nice to see, and it does make sense because it is the 11th birthday. Then it will actually be 11 players from all of the past FIFAs, and I think it would be a great way to do it. It definitely has to be something special. I do actually think there's a lot of pressure on EA Sports to get this right because there's so many people at home right now. If EA actually releases a promo and it's not successful, then there's going to be so many question marks why so many other games are actually popular, doing like free trials and actually releasing free games like we did see Call of Duty Warzone. There's a lot of competition and EA Sports really need to step up their game. There is also lots more ideas, for example retro cards from their old clubs, for example Aubameyang. I did actually release this over on Instagram, and there was some people saying that this is actually not possible because of licensing issues, but I didn't really understand that argument against it because technically they do have all of the licenses, of course, for Dortmund. They have their full squad there, Royce, Sancho, all of those players and their cards in game. And if in game the FIFA 20 they're actually going to show Aubameyang as an Arsenal player or Dortmund player, it is completely irrelevant. They have the licenses for both of them, so I really don't see how they would get into any problems there. But let me know down in the comments below. I'm really interested in this because it would make an absolutely amazing promo. All of the good nostalgia would actually be absolutely amazing. 100% would actually sell a lot of more packs than they would do with the standard position changes promo in my opinion. And there has also been maybe some small talk of some nation changes, which would be extremely strange to actually see, but it does make sense. There are a lot of footballers, especially huge ones, huge names that are actually from kind of like smaller nations, but it wouldn't really make any sense at all because it is similar to downgrades, which EA Sports have now removed because they did realize that there's no point of adding these cards. No one wants to pack them, and it's actually negative. They're worse than they were before. So it is similar with this because they are going to be a lot harder to link, and no one really would want these cards unless it is actually going to be players of small nations now actually changing to big nations, which could be possible. And if EA Sports are just going to go with the regular standard position changes, the same as the Shapeshifters promo and all of the past years, some players we could possibly see, in my opinion, Lacazette right wing would be a very interesting card. Quincy Promes striker would actually be a very nice card as well, and Eden Militao CDM. It's very similar to actually Shapeshifters predictions, the ones that did actually miss out on a position, but hopefully it's actually going to be something completely different, 2 position changes. I'd be really shocked if it's just going to be copy and paste the same as the Shapeshifters promo. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.